Well, we've got one loyal, out-of-luck Trump supporter. He got the surprise of his life this past weekend. He's 24-year-old single dad. He's Shane Bouvet. He worked an overnight shift to support his children, and he campaigned for President Trump during the campaign. This while fighting an expensive custody battle, and he's also taking care of a father suffering from cancer. His hard work did not go unnoticed. President Trump personally invited him to attend his inauguration. But that's not all. The man himself, Shane Bouvet, he's here to tell us the rest. Hey, Shane. Wow, what a guy you are, Shane. Besides inviting you.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for coming on the show. President Trump personally met with you as well. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, actually, I was with some friends, and we were going over to New York City. I always wanted to visit Trump Tower. It's just such a beautiful place after experiencing it. And we were on our way back, and I got a call from one of Trump's staff members, and they called me and said, hey, you know, are you Shane Bouvet? I was like, yeah. And they said, Donald Trump read the Washington Post and was inspired by it, and he'd like to talk to you. Well, I started stuttering because I'm like, oh, Donald Trump, my hero, you know. So I was just so blessed with that. And she goes, you know, I'm going to do something better for you. I'm going to get you some VIP tickets, and Trump would like to have you at the welcome ceremony. And it just was great. Wow, I just can't believe how it happened. I just feel so blessed and honored even to be on here. I feel,
so wait,
wow.
He gave you a check? He gave you a $10,000 check?
Yeah. He ended up, well, after I met him, it was just, so I started walking in the white tent, and they all started clapping, and I felt God's presence in there. I really did. And, you know, and Donald Trump is the most genuine, humble, caring person I've ever met in my life. And I owe everything to him. You know, he did a lot for my dad, who's battling cancer, and I don't ever know how to repay him. But
what did he do for your dad?
He turned around and said, take care of him. And then he leaned over and said, write him a check for $10,000. And wow, I just can't thank him enough. Wow.
Shane, you know, okay, so besides the donation from President Trump, is it true that the clothes you wore to the inaugural ball were also donated to you?
Actually, I had a teacher step in, and he ended up buying me the suit. The shoes were donated. And I had a whole community come together to make this possible. So, you know, it's just great to have a whole community come together. And because I never really owned a really nice suit. Mostly I get my suits from Goodwill and things like that. So I was just, I got invited to the inaugural ball by Dr. Lisa Christine, who's an actress and done a lot of motivational speaking. And she goes, Shane, through your social media, I want to invite you to the inaugural ball. And when I told a teacher that, he goes, Shane, how are you going to get a really nice suit, a black suit? It's a black suit event and a black tie. I said, well, I never owned one. I said, well, I can probably get one at Goodwill. And he goes, no, Shane. He goes, you need to go to Men's Warehouse and get you a nice suit. And that's what he did.
Wow.
You know, wow, I'm just blessed.
Hey, Shane, so what a story you are. It's an incredible story. And, you know, we are so sorry that your father is suffering. And we're hearing that you created a GoFundMe page to help with his treatment costs. How's that going?
Yeah. It's going great. You know, if anything, it's about prayers. You know, it's not about the money to me. It's about you know, just praying for my dad. That's what means the most to me. You know, if people want to donate, they can. But you know, I just want to thank for everyone who's praying for my dad. You know, I'm just blessed with that, and to me, that means the world to me, and to him, it just makes him fight extra. You know, he's just a fighter. He worked hard his whole entire life. He's a veteran. And Dad, if you're watching right now, thank you for everything you've done for me in my life. So.
Hey, Shane,
you're a hero,
Shane, did the president speak with your father?
Yes, he did. He spoke with my dad, and wow, my dad was just so happy. He gave him that extra fight, you know, during this battle, you know. So, like I said, when I met Donald Trump, I felt God's presence in that tent. I really did.
Hey, Shane, will you come back on the show? We love having you. We really want to hear about your story.
So much.
You're really an inspiring man, and we just thank you so much for coming on the show. And
God
bless you, and God bless to your father, okay? You'll be in our thoughts, and so will your father. Thanks again.
Well, thank you so much.